I mean, I have to. So I'd still say, like, SMTF is one of the worst games I've ever played. Because all of its music is, like, while it's good, it's really unoriginal. And that's just music from other games, but, like, with some additions in it, which is nice, but you're still listening to it. The gameplay is SMT2. With, like, one extra whistle. One singular bell addition. In the Guardian mechanic. If you got a mouth tracking, would you keep the nose? Absolutely. This is like my thing. You know. You don't lose the schnapps. Scott the was. Yeah, I'd say like... Oh yeah, SMT is difficult, and the only answer is grinding. And yes, it is an SMT game. Yes, it is an RPG. That's not the problem. The problem with SMT is the force grinding, where you literally have to walk back and forth down a corridor for 2 to 3 hours. I want to make sure everyone knows that before they start, that there is a dungeon where you literally have to waste time and walk back and forth for hours. Like, not in terms of, like, oh, you need the grind for the levels. And it's the only thing you can do is grind. So you might as well. Oh? It's the Bible. She told a spellbook you have found. Magic cheats I have for you.
Hey, Bookbrain, what did you say? You better not give my spells away.
And hey, which lost book finders bear and bird are, spell they get.
We send you bad lady. Come on, book boy, give us the spells.
Only one spell Cheeto can tell. Enter the code Blue Eggs on Sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove World. Help you, it will. Thanks, Mr. Cheeto. Hidden in lair other spellbooks are. That you should find. I feel like this guy is like in some like Christian animated short. Like it's the talking Bible that tells you about how like this old man got called bald, and so he like used bears to kill children. I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible. Like, it's not a joke. That is a thing. They would tell you that in Sunday school, though. I would have shown up every day. Talking about some of the cooler shit in that book. It said like what, kindness, loving thy neighbor. Boring. Yeah, here. Nice cat. Is this your cat, Cole, or just a cat? They're very cute, regardless. It's my cat, Lion. They're pretty cool. They can hang with the foot guy in the corner. Anyway, I think Banjo Tooie is worse than this. Because it's much more drawn out. It's longer without adding enough substance. It's got stuff in. It's got a lot of stuff. But this game's like has in a more compact form, much more digestible. Banjo Tooie's like constant backtracking. So my main argument with what makes a game terrible is when it is when fun is absent. When there's nothing going on the most is when it sucks the most. When it's less fun. didn't say Banjo is a terrible game, but we're probably not gonna get to it until next year. Because that's much more commitment than this. Which I think I can be like 100% in a single stream. It should be much better than DK64. Right? I mean, we're... Well, I don't know how far we are, actually. We kind of use some jiggies. 400. I forget how many notes are in this game. I think 900. So we're a little under halfway? And the reason we're doing this now is, because since there's both a Christmas and Halloween world, it's perfect for November. It's in the middle of the two. What up, big homie? Hello, Livin. How are ya? I gotta say, I've been looking for Bob. It's fine. I have completely removed all numbers from like my dashboard on Twitch because I realized it was like really not good. I don't even care about that at all. Hell yeah, hello, Zach. How are you? Hey, why Sonic ROM hacks are crashing? You know, I've never played a Sonic ROM hack. Well, I played the PC ports, but that's like a whole different thing. You know, there's just shit in the bucket. They're good. I want to get back to ROM hacks. Oh my god, that's right! There was a Zelda one of this I was supposed to play. I completely forgot about that. There's like an Ocarina of Time hack for this game. I was gonna get around to that at some point. Instead of playing Banjo Kazooie again. Granted, I haven't played this game in like 3 years. Gotta play that one, it's so good. That's what I've heard. Right, so B L I don't think you need to do different practice. No. Yeah, what's the last ROM hack stream? It was mine. That's right. So it has been that. So yeah, for doing that, knowing backtracking in Muggle Swamp, we got 200x. Not incredibly good, but have to worry about that less. Aiming Sonic 2, 3, and 1. I could do that, or I could spend $10 on top of $35 for the Sonic Genesis collection again. I could do it for free. I could pay money for an inferior version. I don't know. Don't blame. You are supposed to blame. Because I end up playing the PC ports on stream anyway. Because it's easier. Sonic 2 pink version is Big the Cat. Say no more. Yeah, I know. Of course I want to play as Big the Cat. I got so many Sonic streams planned. Like, we skipped a lot of Sonic games. Like, we haven't played Sonic Advance in so long. It's been so long since we played that. I want to know if I still hate Sonic Advance 2 with every fiber of my being. Or if I was just being unfair to it. Oh my god, the frame rate. Speaking of ports, I would be playing the Xbox version of this if my Xbox still worked. Which I don't think it does. And also to get retro agreements here. I hate Sonic. Sonic Battle 1, I have never played Sonic Battle. That is also on the docket. Yeah, here, from what I've seen, Sonic Advance 2 is a very divisive game. People either really love it and say it's like the best in the trilogy, or say it's the absolute worst. I'm of the latter.
The Sonic Advance 3? Best game ever made. Legendary. Don't listen to anyone else. They're lying to you. Best game ever. We were just here. Oh, hey, that little health is back there. Yeah. It's the best because I grew up with it. Eekum, Bokum. Long of tooth and strong of arm. The Grunty's got the lasting charm. This is coping. Oh, this confused me for the longest time. Like, try to break this web or ground pound on it. You gotta shoot eggs at it. And hello, sir, Ryu. Okay, we have to get to all the Sonic games we missed, like Sonic Battle and Sonic Shuffle. We gotta play Sonic Shuffle. We still gotta play Knuckles Chaotix. At some point, whenever that happens. But we gotta play Sonic Splat. I have that one pinball game on the Genesis we might want to return to, but I don't know about that. Sorry, I forgot. Don't play Knuckles Chaotix. You gotta do 3D Blast. We already did 3D Blast. He did the director's cut. That was pretty fun. I like that game. I still like it. It's a lot better than Sonic Blast. Don't play Knuckles Chaotix, that would piss me off. It piss you off. My consensus of that game is that it's really boring. You end up playing it every year. Except this one. That Sonic mod? No thank you. Now, Thick Princess Peach mod for Mario World? I'm sure that one. Maybe. Once I get through all the millions of Mario packs. And it's really New Super Mario World 2 that I need to get to. Hey. Disgusting Gruntilda has tadpoles on toast for breakfast. And she usually has slug stew for dinner. Warp bags, then finishes with cockroaches and cream for dessert. You just call your sister warp bags? That's so rude. You know, maybe she wouldn't be like an evil witch that cackles in the mountains. A little more supportive. I wanted my spiel about witches before, right? I think every witch should be Gruntilda. Like, sexy witches shouldn't be a thing. That's cheating. That's fucked up. No. Wrong. They need to be, like, warty and green with big old nose and chin. And go, and run their broom and put you in the stew. Like, that's awesome. That's hilarious. I love, like, evil witches like that. And no amount of, like, Toho is gonna convince me otherwise. Like, Gruntilda's like a peak witch. Merry Christmas, by the way. It is December now. 25 days of Christmas has begun. The peak's got a new move waiting for you, Banjo. Alright, battles. Anyway. The best thing to do on Christmas is watch some children cry. Where's my present? I dead Boggy said he was fetching them. It's been God ages. Eekum, Bokum. I'm just gonna take your everything else you have. This family's got like furniture made out of ice. Fuck. This is my first time here. How the fuck do they have a painting of me? Get out of here. It's time for Christmas time. Celebrating Christmas. Oh, my stomach aches.
I shouldn't have eaten that shiny thing. Someone help poor Boggy.
Bro has the, like... Bro has the jiggy shape in his throat.
Mose, have you seen this last jiggy? Oh, I don't know. Could be anywhere.
Alright. Yeah, I forgot about this. These fucking bastards. Definitely the worst enemy in the game. Definitely the hardest. Those guys have master aim and never leave you alone. They only show up twice. But thank God they do. Hey, you know, I'm gonna take care of them first. I don't want to deal with them. Man, this world kicks ass. It's Christmas themed. Hell yeah, we love seasonal themed levels. Unfortunately, no one has made a Thanksgiving. Or if they did, it's been severely underwhelming and no one cares. Time for some aerial action with my devastating big bomb attack.
I swear to God, there'll still be more.
When you're flying, press B to launch Kazooie at a target like a missile. Choose your targets carefully, though, as it costs a red feather each time you use it. Your energy's a little low. I'll fill it out for you. Oh, thank you, Bob. Thanks for the kiss. Wait, there's literally one move left in the game to learn. I never do that voice until the next Jimmy Neutron stream. God forbid. No. I love that line. Look like I got pretty good aim in this game. Why would I say that? I know I jinx myself constantly. Why would I say that? Ah, Jimmy. Jimmy, you ever think that Grunty's hot when she's not transformed? The game over? I think he's kind of cuter that way. Jimmy, can you make that sexy transformation machine, but for me and your mom? Carl, I don't know if I want to hang out with you anymore, man. You always bring that up. I feel like you're just trying to use me to get to her. That's a terrible Jimmy voice. Personally, I find that Mumbo guy more interesting and funny. I think he's very I thought he was much more funny after I started watching John Friend. You really opened my eyes. Sheen, that's kind of cringe. Sounded more like Gene.
Is the water too cold for you, Banjo?
Well, stay out then!
Hey, sheesh. Man, even the fucking water talks to you in this godforsaken world. You can't get a moment's rest. It's just everything's chatting. Making witty jokes, I hate it. At least in the Gex world, you only have to deal with one Gex. And not everything being him. At least you don't like eat a slice of cheese and it start talking to you and be like, yummy, yummy, put me in your tummy. Or some weird shit. Like, I would hate that. I would just... It'd be awful. That's B saying that. Oh my gosh. Hit the guy! Wait, what's this picture you got? Oh, another cat. Okay. The whole collection. Diabetic cat. I'll be called. A huge ass image for like not much going on in it. It's a whole bottom to it. What is this? Fuck. You know, I hate that when that happens, actually. Yeah, I'm not even gonna acknowledge it's like Transformers based. I'm gonna ignore that. But I hate when you like take one of these double bops and just like breaks at the half. And it's like it's sliding off, so you gotta like quick fit it in your mouth real quick, and then it's like just fucking ice cold. Like, well, I guess this is my life now. It never lasts as long as you hope them to. Hey, you know what? This is big enough. Just like do that. Take a lesson from Nano. Line them up and like that. I've been playing a bunch of Mystery Dungeon Red in my off time. I was doing all of Friday. Because I always like to kind of isolate myself on Fridays. Just don't talk to anyone. And I like them. I was doing a lot, and I forgot how many 99 floor dungeons are in that game. There's like 8 of them. And half of them set you to level 1 at the beginning. Love Snicker? Ah, okay. That's his name. That's their name. Yeah, very cute. There we go. Finally. There's still some bastard out there. But yeah, I was trying one of those like 99 floor dungeons. And all the ones that let you keep your level are easy, because you just like end up at being such a high level. But the ones that see the level 1 are fucked up. You just need to know which, like, specific Pokemon are the best and bring them in. You only get like halfway through where I just had to call it off. There's one dungeon which I've never beaten, which is the Celebi dungeon. Because it's just like such... It is very RNG dependent on what you get in there, because you could bring absolutely nothing in. And you can't recruit anyone. You can't bring items. You can only bring one Pokemon. It's level 1. They really toned that down for like Explores the Sky. There's only like 4 99 floor dungeons, and all of them are like in the post game. So no one really cares. But I do want to stream Explores the Sky solely so I could get the Hexadigital achievement. Because no one else on the website has. So if I could be the only one that gets that achievement, that'd be wonderful. I'm a present. Give me to someone sad. What that is that you have to bring a Leafeon to the end of like a hard-ass dungeon. And I guess no one's tried. Mainly because there's an achievement like that for every single Pokemon in the game, including pre-evolutions. So, like, no thank you. Next achievement, bring Leafeon through 99 floors of, I believe it's called 0 Isle South, which is, that, like, no items, no money, level 1, single Pokemon dungeon of the game. Badass, yeah. You know, I gotta check something with that. The way it works is that, like, how, people put in, like, which Pokemon they want to name after it, which achievement they want named after it. So, like, Hex went in there and asked to be Leafeon. It might still be open. I want to look at something. Nah, spin is taken. Never mind. And I don't know if it's still available. Something to keep in mind. All the Pokemon I cared about were taken, so I didn't think to ask. Hello. We're the Twinklies. Protect us from the twinkly muchers as we hop across to our tree. If enough of us get there, we can light the tree for you. I hate when the lizards fucking eat my Christmas lights. I love shattered glass. I'm so full of copper wiring, yum. Let's say Wahey's taken too. Wave Owl's taken from you. What's going on there now? Actually, no, Elp is my favorite Christmas movie. Will Ferrell, he's the best. Wish I didn't play every year. And then like my favorite chant gets old. It's like you just can't get away from it on Cartoon Network. Ooh, that was close, but we made it. Now switch us on. Take Christmas, motherfucker. No, I've never seen Elf. You haven't? It's alright. It's not actually my favorite. My favorite Christmas movie is Grandma Got Run Over by a Rain. That never gets old. Grandma's gonna sew the pants off for Santa. That's what Grandma's gonna do. Wahey! I see what you're doing now. They haven't even gotten to him. That's my favorite voice line in the game. That, like, whenever I hear people be like, oh, I love when it goes Wahey, I'm like, oh yeah, I love Banjo Kazooie. He's like, no, I'm in Guilty Gear. I'm like, oh. Uh-oh. But that was a hit. That was a clean hit. I think it's Guilty Gear. Could be some other fighting game. I fucking hate this level. You Grinch. You have no Christmas holly jolly cheer in your soul. But hello, Ridiculous. I mean, the snowmen suck ass. I don't think it's too bad. Oh my. Am I supposed to, like, just tap this? No, you're supposed to shoot eggs at it. Bastard ass snowmen. They're all dead. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Let's take care of them immediately. The Nintendo 64 version, yes. Oh, you just spit at it. My Xbox 360 is out of commission. 100% CBT. We won't have to worry about it until, like, Rusty Bucket Bay. And then problems arise. Or Click Clack Boy. I filtered by as well I can find if Jiggy's regress or during or after this level. This is the only level in the game where you have to go backward. You have to go back to the 100%. This game is really good at not doing it. Looks like I can Rusty Bucket Bay can blow me. Wow. What a bunch of lucky bastards. Ew. The goddamn engine room? Yeah. I have 100% this on an N64 too. I think only once though. That was last time I streamed this. Which was like 3 years ago? I think it's running better than last time. I'm a little scared of Banjo Tooie on N64. As doesn't have as like the Xbox 60 version doesn't have quality of life. It just has better performance. Banjo Tooie isn't good. I mean, I know that. You're talking to the guy who beat DK64 in a single stream. I can handle that. Definitely not in one stream. I am much more confident in doing DK64 in a single stream over Banjo Tooie. That game, I feel like that game is worse off in its collectathon nonsense than DK64. I can confidently say that, you know? I have the expertise to say that. So at least DK64 requires a lot less backtracking. Whoops. Banjo! What's Emo is that? What's Panoots? Why do you have a Panootsy? Is that the same Panoots I'm thinking of? Yeah. Because that guy hasn't been seen in years. Why do you have him? I didn't miss him, did I? Say my favorite level, and this is probably like either Bubble Gloop Swamp, honestly, or like the Man Monster Mansion. That's a classic. Highest build up like points or emo games. Oh, he stopped streaming before channel points were even a thing. Oh, so he doesn't even have that. What do we do now? It's time for Christmas, Christmas time, Christmas time. It is time for Christmas time. So I do have a lot of December plans. I think there's gonna be less, like, there's not gonna be as much as, like, October, where, like, I couldn't get to a lot. Help! It's not funny if you do it over and over again, I swear. I have much more refined humor than that. I'm a gentle. I know good humor. I haven't rescued that one yet. Where is he? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to find him. If he's stuck in the water, good riddance. It's time for Christmas time. Gather round for Christmas time. I haven't seen who you're talking about. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Oh.
It's safe for Wahoo to come out now.
Dude, if it's the Jinjo in the Goon Cave. Wait, do I not have him? Yeah, I do. I only have one Jinjo.
Yikes! A nasty fierce bear.
Dude, you could just impale me. Dude, watch out! It's actually a rogue Minjo from Banjo Tooie. No, I hate those guys. Car horn dialogue. Well, like that. Drink, drinky, drink, drink, drinky, drinky, drink. I want to send that video to other people, but I don't know if I can. But I'll just burn some bridges. Do you know what video I'm talking about, Nano? Please do. Have you seen that? I wanted to send it to you, but I forgot to. That's too late. You want to show us your ginge? It's disgusting, man. I gotta show you my teeth like that. I just went to the dentist. And I'm like, you didn't have too nice things to say. Help! There we go. Whee! It's so hacky.
Just remember to call me on your boo-boo phone, boo.
It's hard to tie in wait, which things I can quote. But he's such a weird guy. That Gobi Shinobi dude. Like, he's funny enough. But he's almost crossing the line. How can I not get up there? Hold on, go back. I was going on autopilot. How the hell can I not get on there? What do you mean? How would they make this? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I didn't do it right.
Eekum, Bokum.
Alright, how many of you got into VTubers because of that? I want to see numbers. I want to see raised hands. Eekum Bokum. Are we doing an elf? Yeah, we can murder. Oh, that, yeah. That's how I got into this. Corona good. That MLP animator is good. I guess they haven't made MLP animations in like 10 years. And then, but then like, moved on to like Hololive VTuber memes. Put her behind you. Oh, to be a stocking stuffer. Seiko ruins Christmas. I wonder who named it that. Now what I've been here. These karaoke got me into VTubing. Let's see. Back here, then like you get like sent all the way back. And then there. Perfect. Well, now she's back in the chat. She can't have it. She can't be more popular than I am. Okay, that's not right. Just a good reminder to the chat. That. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. That is there. Jinjo! Yeah, I remember, like, seeing, like, that Corona animation. I think that's where I first learned about HuhHuhHuh. And I started watching Corona stream. Yeah, on YouTube. And was like, wait a minute. What the fuck is she saying? I don't know Japanese. And I watched, like, I don't know, was Gargura around that time? I was like, this is nice. But, she's not really playing games I care. She's kind of just talking. Nano leaving. It can only be the allegation so much, where I think he gets in on it in some other way. I don't know. Three size people are just hanging out with him? That's a little too much to, like, just ignore. Wait, that's a good redeem. I'll have to think about that. Look, I'm so full of jiggies, yum. What was I saying? Oh yeah, watching like Gura and like Amelia Watson. That thief! That burglar! Amelia Watson! I watched her stream. And that was alright. Then I saw, like, I don't know, Neanders play Ocarina of Time. I was like, oh, that's a game that's like an actual game from the old days. And then she, like, never did that again. I was like, oh. If only someone was, like, playing, like, retro games and it was cool. And then I found that. I was like, oh my god, it's perfect. What am I missing? What am I missing? That's a good question, Mega Man. We did all tasting games 99% of the time. True. So when I found the indie VTubing scene, I was like, oh, hell yeah. Dude, that's playing Crystallis? No one plays fucking Crystallis. Hell yeah. And then, like, a whole trail of Chubas until I got here. Like, that led to the rest of Pop and Start, where I guess Donkey Fever / is there a name for what that's part of now? I forget. Okay, it's not. They led to everyone else there. They led to, like, Clavio. They led to Ilia. Ilia led to... No, it's Razul. Shit, I can't remember the trail. I think Clavio led to Paper Bag. Paper Bag led to Razul. Razul led to Nano Nan. Then it led to all you lovely folks. It was the thing where they had to get permission to stream, goddammit. What am I doing? Wait, what am I missing? 5 Gs. Okay, there's the one in the Walrus Cave, there's the Jinjo, there's 2 from Boggy, there's the present. Okay. 50 notes are probably... Is there a reason to leave this place as a walrus? I don't think there is. Yeah, whippersnapper, back in old 2020, I felt like damn VTuber lashes was wearing sexy underwear with adequate spiciness. Nice, Cranky Kong impression. Did I get all the presents, or am I missing one? I was too busy yapping about, like, giant women or something to actually focus. Meet Clavio Bag Nano. There's something. Oh, we did get all three. Okay. Yippee! Yippee! Now we've got presents. Here's something for you. First night on cola. Wait. Hey. I remember, like when I was like watching VTubers for a while, someone who I used to watch like who I thought was pretty funny, that made like topical videos like, do people at Smash competitions ever shower or something like that? And then like they got more dire stuff. They started talking about like if that VTubers were like gonna lead to the end times of civilization, because you can like get a little avatar to talk for you. And I was like, man, it's a little weird, don't you think? On 2022, we started watching a Mighty Allured Woods, like that green cable one ready. The Margo, the swirl job. I remember back when like everyone you mentioned was like wasn't part. I remember back in the day. I remember back when Margo streamed the Hetalia Aoni game with Drop. Oh, there's a yellow one. We got him, dude. He was hanging with Mumbo. He was fine. I'm go boka. Can you get rare replay and stream? That's in bolts. Nano, I've thought of a million reasons to get rare replay for like each specific game. Nuts and bolts was the exception to that. I think I went from Kazuna Eyes, Pikami, Bigor, and everything stole off. Push recommend the Mint Stella. Shit, maybe it was Mint that got me into bag. It's either Mint or Cobb. Hey, brother. Bit about this, but it's fat. Well, another walrus, take this, but watch out for smelly brown bear and his ugly bird partner. That's rude. I mean, I think I'd rather play every single Crash Bandicoot game over playing every Banjo game, but I could put it on the list. I'd rather play the GBA game. Because I actually have like a history with that game. I don't know. That's in bolts. I always forget that there's like a Banjo racing game on the GBA too. There's Banjo Pilot. You just got another honeycomb? There's a lot of lives here. Too bad none of it matters. Having 3 lives is the same as having no lives. It's going to suck ass regardless if you die. I guess it's some insurance. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. What's next? The race. The race. Rex starts Bokum me the longest I'm watching. Like, damn, we're the same kind of age. We're silly, fat, and neurotic. I think I went on Spiel during the DK64 stream where I never thought I'd be able to meet people that are basically exactly like me in my life. Including the weird fetish shit, but it just happens. And it's beautiful. I was thinking to keep it to the grave. And so the opposite of revealing it to everyone on the internet. Well, he finds a way to surprise you.
Hey, Mr. Walsh, fancy a race? Up on the sled if you do.
You gotta be insane. I wouldn't have it any other way.
You do steer your sled into the red slalom gates. Beat me to the end.
I hate this race. Come on, say it. Say the line. There, he said it. Hell yeah.
Wahey! Wahey!
I love it when he does that. Like, if you told me, like, oh, you're gonna find people that are into some old-ass games no one gives a shit about in the modern day, and they're gonna be cool as hell, and you're gonna share the opinion of, oh, I'd be like, yeah, fucking right, in my dreams. Well, hey, hello, Sketch. I think those bisexual transformers are the size of regular transformers.
Wahey!
Is there a show got from? I was thinking they got it from like Guilty Gear or something. I never asked them. I always thought it was from that, but then I saw Calamarici has a Wahey emote, or wait, Wahey redeem, and that's definitely from like, I believe Guilty Gear, some fighting game where you get like, I looked it up, it was like three, they're like. Super attack is like three bros to start like fuse and start shooting you or something. It's weird. Which is why it's my Guilty Gear, because I would fit right in. How you doing, Doom? I'm doing good. I mean, it's fucking Christmas! How could I not be holly and jolly with my belly full of jelly? I got my turkey stuffed, I got my stocking stuffed. I know there's some notes in it. She went slow as hell. What else are we missing here? We're missing one other Jiggy, but it's the one we can't get yet. It's the one part where you have to backtrack, which is lame. Oh yeah, and the Jinjo up there. Wait, shit. Oh, no, you have to go back to Bubblegum Transform. I forgot about that. Hey, why you gotta be so slow? Whee! Woo! It is over here. I'm not wasting my time. It is not. In fact, it was over where we started. Wonderful. I don't think I said it during the TMNT stream because I was busy fighting for my life. But I'm very thankful everyone who's here. I gotta say that, like, not with a stupid voice. I'm very thankful for all of you here. You make my day. And then it turned me back into the handsome ass bear. Umina. What even is Mumbo? Like, why is he made of meat? Like a raw steak? Like, what are you? I mean, besides, like, a little questionable in today's day, but... I mean, like, physically, what the hell is he? He's my ancestor. Ah, yeah.
Eekum, Bokum.
Oh yeah, we have to get the Jinjo, we have to go to the Walrus Cave, we have to see the thing. The thing that every Banjo streamer has to go and be like, give like a whole ass spiel about. And how it's like the coolest thing in the world that it exists, even though it's so stupid. So as soon as you came over, it tells how you need to go from Banjo. Ooh. I mean, I prefer Banjo when she's fat. Not in terms of, like, romance. In terms of, like, she's much funnier. When she's a green, warty hag who laughs and says rhymes and puts you in the stew. Eat the bear again. Take that noisy orange thing with you and leave. Poor Wahey alone. And there it is. Even have like a cool camera here. There it is. Alright, it's cool. We can. It's just a nice key. It's not important. I mean, you'd probably melt if you took it out. It's not relevant. I assume everyone knows about Stop and Swap, right? I don't have to explain that. The one cool thing was from Cybershell's video, where it turns out, like, oh, Eekum Bokum. Where it turns out that, like, most likely the thing you originally would have gotten from the eggs was, cheat codes for the sandcastle? That's neat. Having, like, an answer for, like, what could be. Because there's some extra cheat codes you can't get from Cheeto that no one knew existed for a while until they data mined the game. That, like, let you, like, automatically unlock, like, paintings, so you didn't need Jiggies to get to here. You just automatically unlocked it. Get rid of note doors. Get upgrades immediately. But if you type in 3 of them, if you type in 3 of those codes that kind of break the game, you automatically lose your save data. You get to keep playing, but as soon as you reset or quit the game, it's gone. If you think I'm rather soft, I'll be waiting in the loft. Oh, really? Good to know, Grunty. I do like that the entrance to this place looks like an advent calendar. It's a great touch.
Hey, don't think you can use these until you've found out how.
Come on. Was that it here? Yeah, I guess it's to get that other thing. Yeah, that's with the flight pad. Yeah, by unlocking that, you got this asshole here, who just does not shut the fuck up. I forget how many notes you need to... I think you need, like, what, 850 notes to beat the game? But you really want 980 notes to, like, get the big reward. Unless you're, like, somehow actually good at the final boss. That is not me. What the hell is the Gobi's Valley thing? Is that you? Could be. Go inside the grunty mouth within the grunty mouth? Yeah, there it is. Let's see, there's Gobi's Valley, Mad Monster Mansion, Rusty Bucket Bay, and Quick Woods. So there's only 4 worlds left. Make it. But I am going to take... honestly, a 5-minute break, because we were supposed to take a break an hour ago, but I got so distracted. So I'll be back in 5. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Cute video, Nano. That's to somewhere. Is that the Man Monster Mansion? I think so. I don't care about that yet. Wires. What, you not expect me to say? You should say that's fucking weird, that's perverted. How dare you? That's just what's implied when I say it's cute. You know, I think there is an emulation issue. I don't believe this game chugged this much, but it could have. Yes. Get the long legs. Gotta get the expansion back, true. I didn't shell out for DK64 and get the enhanced stuff. You got me. Hello. Renty's best friend at which school was the awful Sweaty Betty. Man, I feel like Rentilda like peaked in high school and is just not letting that go. So all she could do was talk about how shitty everyone else was that time, including her sister. When relaxing, usually reads Fat Hag Monthly magazine. And where would you get this, by the way? This Fat Hag Monthly? I need to see how fucked up it is. Can you get here any faster? Come fight me, I'm the master. I need to know what that is for data. While sipping a glass of her favorite cold worm juice. Yeah, that's Malort, dude. That shit's tasty. No, it's Malort, right? Is it Malort or Balort? I actually had that at one point. What is this? Oh, hell yeah. When was this made? I mean, if they're still selling. Designed Japan? What? Banjo Kazooie still gets merch? What the fuck? Oh, there is. Help! You'll find one more move in here, Banjo. That's also having home video game heroes don't get new games, just get built from merch. It is Microsoft. I mean, I'd rather have them like never show up again than them like still get merch, because it feels like it's just a mocking at that point. Like if they're resigning to never make another Crash or Spyro game, I want them to stay dead.
Trunker wants rain. I'm shriveling up.
How's your nuts, Bark Breath? Can't just ask that. Kazooie! Legs and feathers help?
Oh. Need water help.
I gotcha. I keep messing up the bit. Ow. You see, sexy Grunty. I remember hating this world because I always had like a rage boner against desert levels. Like if there's sand in a level, I fucking hate it. Nowadays, if there's sand in a level, I might like think it's the best. You feel about Darkstalkers merch. Starkdalkers. I mean, it's more like if it's just sand and all your level is walking through sand, that's it. It's pretty boring. But you put like a pyramid in there and you go in it. It's like Egyptian theming, that's like a 10. FFCC. Pokemon Gen 3 and 5. Fafuli Kakuli? Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, that's what it is. Only we Sanyus can survive in here. I think might have been Gen 3 that made me not like deserts. But he's just walking around and there's nothing there. Is that like New Super Mario Bros? But it's like, it just kind of feels boring. I hate desert levels, but I love desert levels. I mean, you play like Kirby Planet Robobot. Oh, that has a desert, or a dessert desert. Fuck, I need to play Robobot again. Rick rubbing his tummy. Gross. Now you, Rick, go say that. Ugh. I had never. But those is all black though. Yeah, let me just jam more in it. Oh, that coach. Please stop tickling my nose. That it cleared up his nose. Come on in. Go into my chest, Banjo, and get your reward. Horse? Alright, if it's a jiggy, I'll go anywhere. Yes. Gosh, you told me there's a jiggy in this tinted window van? I'm sorry, my mind's going back to the fucking drink video again. Ooh, Boo gets free candy in the mansion? It's just permeating my mind. You know, I used to like, my mom, I should say, used to drive us around in a pure white van with tinted windows. It was a cool ass van, okay? It had like a TV built into it. It had we had a thing where you could like plug in a wall, so you could like plug in like a Super Nintendo or like the fucking GameCube in it when we're driving like for 3 hours. We just play like Kirby Air Ride in the car. That kicked ass. It was just very suspicious when she like picked us up from like middle school. A-Team Van 2000. I mean, do they even put TVs in cars anymore? I haven't been in a family van in a long time, if you could imagine. I do remember, like, the ad with, like, it showed the TV, like, it was like a flat screen TV in, like, the van, and it would look cool because Jimmy Neutron was there, and Carl Weezer were hanging out. If anyone remembers that commercial? I was like, I want to be there. I want to be like Jimmy Neutron. And Carl Weezer play like card games at the table. You remember that? Hell yeah. Dude, I gotta check out the card for me as the Cars movie playing on it. Fucking like stealing free cable on the highway. Just watching someone else watch a movie. Never seen that before. I just start tailing him like, hold on, I gotta see how, hold up. Yes, sorry, Mama, I'll be at the Christmas party in like an hour. I gotta see if Lightning McQueen wins the race. Fucked up parts. You don't know if he does win or not. Sure. I'll do this now.
Summon all the hidden rings of the ancients to beat the witch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, this one's up. I mean, I think Egyptian themed stuff is always cool. I've talked about it before, right, Nano? That I said, like, it kind of bummed me out in SMT5 when, like, there's a whole meeting of the gods stuff. It was all, like, it was, like, really previewed in, like, trailer footage where it was, like, showing, like, they're, like, Bethel, like, India, Bethel, Egypt, Bethel, like, Norse, whatever they called it. I was like, oh, dude, we're gonna go, like, to other places, to places other than Japan. We're gonna, like, actually go to, like, an Egyptian dungeon or something. Wouldn't that have been sick? Going to Egypt in SMT, that would have been kick-ass. You can't tell me otherwise. And then, no, it's... The most you get is that, like, that lotus flower place where you fight Shiva. That's it. For India. I mean, you practically do. It's... No, that's just a Japanese highway. And don't tell me that the cube dimension is that, okay? Fuck that place. It just sucks that in SMT, it's like... The Minecraft, it's kind of... There's floating cubes everywhere. Like, I get, like, it's SMT's thing to, like, always be stuck in Tokyo. Like, does it have to be? When that time I went to the Arctic? That was cool. Get in. It's like how I would play a GTA game if it was, like, in Russia or something. Only joking, mortal. It only give you this. But, like, I don't know, I have, like, a Pokemon game in, like, China. And have it be, like, corporatized the hell out of it. That was my idea for Pokemon. Is that, like, it's very, like, cynical. It takes place in, like, China, and you just, like, it takes forever to do anything. And, like, the whole thing to become, like, the Pokemon champion. It's like, it's just a big show. Like, it happens, you become the champion, they, like, shake your hand, and then you fucking leave. And just quick cut the credits, like, yeah, you did it, now get the fuck out. For the next kid to be the champion. That could be in Pokemon, just Cyberpunk Pokemon, yeah. But I think Pokemon doesn't want to be cynical. Because that would require, like, effort. It also require more joy. To be rude to you. Isn't that kind of like what Sword and Shield is? I don't know much about it. There's Team Cam as the villains. I mean, we still have to have the game be made, so I don't know about going too far. There should be a Pokemon Revolution, though. Oh, God. This guy. Like, you're like actually part of the villain team, but it's not like a villain team, just revolutionaries. I'm not voicing over this. I'm not doing it. The revolution, you know, see, that's true. I'm not doing it. I can do the pirate. I can do Mumbo. I ain't doing that guy. Alright, just shit in the bucket. When Olympic said you're protesting the stadium being built. I was also thinking of a Pokemon game. Oh, a Roman Pokemon would be cool. I guess Olympics are everywhere, but it would have been. Yeah, but like a Greek one. Ah, there'd be too much water, as they say. Was there an Italian Pokemon? Or no, it was only Spain so far, right? That's gonna be stalling people if Registeel and Revolution was peak. I never played Pokemon Revolution. I forget, can you put in Diamond and Pearl Pokemon in before the post game? Next Pokemon should be in Japan. What? Are there other, like, districts to do? I don't know enough about Japan. These are the running shoes. Mickey wears them on her scrawny feet to make her run really fast for a limited time. And fill me up. Give me a smooch. Well played, Banjo. You've learned all the moves in the game. There we go. Tired of the half-baked regions. Yeah, but I mean, if they did another Japanese one, wouldn't that... And if it's also half-baked, that would be the nail in the coffin. Oh yeah, wasn't there like Chinese stuff in Scarlet and Violet? Wasn't that the whole like thing with those 4 guys? With some of the burgers and the fries? Like those 4 treasures guys. Grandma's got a jinky, no. Yeah, it's dumb, I see. Funny goldfish guy, kill you in 1 hit. They did the 4 divas thing? I don't know enough about Chinese mythology. Luchador Hawk in Hawaii, Luchador Octopus in Europe. Hey, Luchador Hawk was in France. Get your regions right, Bubba. I forgot, it's fine. I start forgetting X and Y stuff too. It happens to everyone. Coolest thing I think, he gets rid of the Japanese media constantly. It's fine, my feet are a little burned, but give me it. No, I've had it 1,000 years. Well done, Morty. Point to the base of the 4 sacred Chinese animals. Yeah. Wait, no, I didn't know that. That actually makes sense. That's why they had a turtle guy. He had Ethereum forms. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Dark. But they're in America. Don't worry about it. So I have 4 big bosses. So 4 big bosses working for a bigger boss is a common trope. Ah, like the 4 fiends. Like the 4 things. Like the 4 hounds. Took 2 generations to spin them that into 4th member in a spin-off game. Hi, biscuits. No, I don't think Biscuit TV is. 4 big bosses. And they're making some crosses? I don't know. Did the fuck up Reggie lore revealed that one leaked that Pokemon fanfics? I haven't looked into any of that. I know something. Well, I mean, I know the one thing that people don't shut the fuck up about. It's kind of. It's my catchphrase. Oh, hey, no. And at Street Fighter 2 bosses even being called the 4 divas in Japanese fan circles. The Street Fighter 2 bosses are called a million different things. Oh, that's M. Bison? No, that's Vega. Oh, then is that Vega? No, that's Fighter, whatever the fuck they call him. Are you Gigas was one of several titans representing each type? Or he's killed them all except for Gigas to make the different elemental tablets. The God Lord of all creation wants a refund, buddy. Hey man, I know I made you to be like super cool and all, but I'm gonna need to take back your soul, man. I got a cool idea. I got a cool new gimmick for my to be based around. I'm just gonna have to grab that back. Clawboxing Dictator, yeah. He's one of the other uses and trying to bring back his dead brothers. Fucked up. You know, I'm a little tempted to stream Pokemon Clover or not for like the meme. A little tempted. But then that opens up like every single Pokemon ROM hack out there or fan project. I think I'd rather be the Fire guy. A lesser tap the market. I mean, I gotta defeat the Nurgreach in that one Fire Emblem 7 mod. But back to the Pokemon thing, there is a million things. There are a million ideas people could spit out on what could make Pokemon, like, interesting and cool. And really get the millions of dollars. The trick is that it will get billions of dollars no matter what you do. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that guy. I want another Pokemon Stadium game. Like, not Coliseum. I want a Pokemon Stadium game. Where, like, it's, like, cool different tournaments that require different Pokemon to be good. Like, having a little, like, Pika Cup, where, like, little tiny Pokemon to excel in, would be cool. Or having it be, like, type-based. We have to bring the best Fire-type Pokemon. And have them work out would be cool. With minigames, too. I guess the children can have their minigames. Well, the big boys are in the arena making the money. Hey, Topsy Turvy slapped. It was fun. I'm sure it was fun with multiple people. I played them on stream and I was like, whatever. I didn't really get that drowsy. I remember that. I remember that one. I remember the Lick-It-Tongue one. That one's pretty good. The drowsy one was fun. Yeah. A fucked game for a fucked Pokemon. Actually, Drowsy's, well, like, I think those one of the interesting Pokemon where it's both physical and special as a glass cat. Very interesting in Pokemon Gen 1 Trainback, so you. Where he learns the elemental punches and amnesia makes it really good. Theoretical nerd guy, you fucking idiot. It's Alakazam who gets the elemental punches. Come on, get your nerd lore correct. You know, we do need to go back to Pokemon Stadium and do, like, round 2. I hope to God my old saves still work. Burn Porygon and Sharpen has a signature move. Dude, he has the most insane Tri-Beam attack. Wait, no, that's 10 Shin Honey. He is the best tri-attack. Do I do this now? I think so. What the? Whoa. Whoa. Didn't Porygon have like 3 different signature moves? He had like... He had Sharpen, he had Conversion, and he has Conversion 2. All of which are only slightly useful. However, Porygon does have a niche in Gen 1 OU as having a little more, being able to like withstand a Snorlax double edge or whatever he uses, I forget. And being able to out-rest stall Snorlax. Because he has more recover BP than Snorlax has rest BP. Winning the battle. In the PP stalling wars. And that's when competitive gets a little too silly for my taste. When it becomes, I can click buttons more than you can, I win. But that's just the old games, maybe. You know what irks me the most about modern Pokemon? Is in the last 2 games. I don't care about them cutting out Pokemon from the decks, okay? I wasn't gonna get them all each region anyway. Having, like, losing access to Pokemon Home and them just being stuck there sucks. But what really annoys me is that they keep removing moves between Pokemon games, and I feel like that's just lame. Like, you just get less, like, options. Like, why would you remove Return out of, like, all moves? And didn't they remove Pursuit? Like, these are, like... Those are, like, pretty popular moves. Why would you get rid of them? Return is the one that boggles me. Because, like, that's, like, the first TM you always get in, like, Pokemon games ever since, like, it was made. Like, you get that instantly in Gen 4, and I'm pretty sure Gen 5. They just gut it. It's weird. And I guess frustration too, but whatever. Turn back my facious wrath. Return the Jiggy, or suffer my curse. Not to heed our warning. Prepare to run. This part always freaked me out as a kid. Like, I played this as a little kid, I would have fucking, like, started crying at this. God, which way was the way? Fuck. Dude, I don't want to collect all the notes again. No! I was right there. Your best note score for this world is now 67. And I gotta get the Jinjos again, too. Terrible montage he does for that part. I need to watch more of this stuff. I always forget to watch his videos when they come out. Isn't there like some button you could do to like auto skip dialogue? I forget what it is. Cybershell said what it was, and that I like last watched Marathon All's videos for the 15th time like a few months ago. They at least hit the bitch switch. I mean, the pyramid's still up there, so maybe. Yeah, there was actually visual changes from his Monster Hunter World ones. Bird up! The worst show on television. Okay, the bitch has been switched. Good. You know, I've been watching some videos on this game, just randomly. They're talking about like how the grunty final boss is like hard, and they like in it, they talked about how like they were listing off all of Banjo's moves, like the rat-a-tat-rap, which is apparently what this is called. And I didn't even know that these moves had names, but apparently some people actually know what they're called instead of just like your aerial attack and punch. And the shoulder barge. I mean, again, like it's throwing stones in glass houses. Just like I know every version of Metal Sonic that there is. That shit's important, okay? Because at least I'm still around! No, Metal Shadow was a planned thing. I mean, yeah. He's the second player option in the world-famous Shadow the Hedgehog battle mode. There's like 4 of them. And Shadow Android. Come on. Well, so there's like a third different Metal Shadow. I mean, also like that has Shadow's colors and shoes. Huh. It's pen for the old Sonic comics. Let's see. Honestly, now think about it, I'm surprised there wasn't a Metal Shadow in the Sonic comics. That character for everything there. Do I have to do this again? I don't think so. I do gotta do that. It's funny that I'm known as like the Sonic guy, but I'm always surprised by new Sonic information. Entire catalog of all the Robotnik's metal versions of characters. Don't tell Emmerich I didn't know about that. He'd be disappointed in me. Or maybe he'd be proud of me. Whatever. You know, I'm honestly shocked they haven't made another Banjo game. Like, I feel like Microsoft could, like, just shit out, like, some game, like a 3D platform Banjo in it. But they never did. Because I feel like at this point they know. They know the people would, like, eat that up. And it would have been a perfect slam dunk when Ukulele came out. And that, like, turned out to be a little disappointing. Oh, it's too hot for Gobi. I need some shade. Please help me. You are now indebted to me for the rest of your life. There's a warm bear. Gobi's off to cool down. You know, like when Mighty Number 9 came out, and it turned out to be kind of a piece of shit. And then Capcom made Mega Man 11, that was like an easy, like, dub for Capcom. A rare Capcom PR win. By just making, like, at least a competent Mega Man game for the people. Microsoft could have easily done that when Ukulele came out. They still could. But they just do nothing. I would ask if they were even trying. But I think Microsoft has literally been open about how they're not trying for video games. They're just existing. So they'd be like, kind about nothing. It's really gonna be kind of full of Onyx and Metal versions of characters. Feed him. Feed into a Chris. Me when Psycho comes out. Alright, let's get that jiggy. Like the Tails Saw Metal Knuckles? Oh, those guys, okay. Yeah, I didn't get to the part where Tails Doll was around in the comics. Like, he showed up, but that's around the time when I stopped reading. Before that, like, the payoff. I know what the payoff is. I have seen images of it. And get to it. You know, I like all the robots that show up in, Sonic R. The Metal Knuckles is cool. He, like, only shows up in Sonic R, and I think it's the same Metal Knuckles in Advance. Does it mean you need to be in Metal Knuckles? No, but you made it. You might as well use it. And, like, the Egg Robo's classic. I want that guy in, like, every game. Just play hide and seek in Sonic R. Yeah, no, I haven't talked about that. First of all, I used to do that in Kirby Air Ride. With my brother. We would, like, mess around so much in that, like, in City Trial. But my little brother was also a big fan of Sonic R. He used to be the Sonic guy before I stole all of his essence. But I remember, like, one summer, he just, like, he would boot up Sonic R into Sonic Gems collection. Get everything. Like, unlock Super Sonic, all the other characters, all the levels. And then, like, just move on to the next save and do it again and again and again and again and again. He loved that game. And it's alright. It's a weird-ass racing game. But when you take it instead as a game where you just run around and hopefully you get first, it's alright. Great soundtrack. Apparently the same person who made the soundtrack for Sonic R is the same person who made the soundtrack for Sonic Chronicles. That blows my mind. How the fuck do you go from Sonic R to Sonic Chronicles? You should be grateful my heart is too big to type what I was going to type. Nano, thank you for not being a complete asshole and treating my brothers with respect. Thank you so much. Smile. You know, once I beat Vectorman 2, I think I will have beaten every game on the Sonic Gems collection. At some point. Except, I guess I never beat Sonic Drift 1 and 2. The Sonic racing games of all time. No, like, I will never memorize these buttons. Sonic was like a fun game, just like collection. And I can see why like my brother was fascinated by it. And it's cool to like get all the coins, get first place, get the emerald, open the gates. One of my favorite things in racing games is like finding like developer-made shortcuts. I always felt the coolest. Or secret areas in racing games. Like, you know, in Royal Raceway, in Mario Kart 64, has the whole like Peach's Castle courtyard from Mario 64, and they fucking removed it in Mario Kart 8, and I was so bummed about that because I love like going in there and driving around, and I don't know, making up stories. Or shit like that. It's like finding the flowers in Kirby Air Ride City Trial. That was cool. And Sonic R has like a bunch of weird stuff. Like there's that pinball table you can walk around in like one of the cities. I don't get what that was about. A game having like mystery and stuff to explore in that doesn't feel like they expect you to do, but they do expect you to do is awesome. That kind of fits in with Banjo Kazooie. This is a very mysterious game. In the sense that this game has so many secrets that they didn't even code them all. And just left in the ice key. You can actually get the ice keys. You just need to like do like a Game Shark code, and like it's actually programmed for you to get it. What does it do? Absolutely nothing. But you can get it. I know the big payoff in the Xbox versions of actually getting like the ice key in one game and putting it in well, for that and for Banjo 2 you get like an upgrade. Except I don't think it works like that. It's supposed to be you get the ice key and you get like Dragon Kazooie too. In actuality, you get like what, a wallpaper? Like for getting the eggs in Banjo Kazooie and putting them into 360 version of 2E, both have the 360 versions. Like you get like a wallpaper, a thumbnail icon for like your avatar. And like a car and nuts and bolts. That's your payoff. A little sad, but it was always going to be underwhelming to what we expected. The funniest thing is Stop and Swap 2 and Banjo 2. That's why they should make a Banjo 3 after like 20 years. They need to make a Banjo Kazooie game every 15 years and implement stop and swap into it. Just to piss off people. That would be awesome. That'd be hilarious. Like Stop and Swap 3 and Banjo 3. And it does nothing. Except unlock Stop and Swap 4 and Banjo 4. It just continues onward. That'd be awesome. Speaking of this door. This is one of the eggs. You wanna talk, buddy? No? Open wide.
Oh, that's it. I'm leaving this desert to find some peace and quiet.
Okay, another health pip. Yeah, 3 worlds left? That's only take like 8 hours. It's gonna take 10 hours because I'm stuck at the Gruntilda fight. And I'd be so tired then that it's gonna take like an hour. But it's gonna be 8 hours. It's gonna be quick and dirty. Easy. What are we missing? Like, we're missing the Jinjo. So happy. Oh, you know, speaking of Kirby Air Ride, and speaking of Sonic, there was something that caught my eye recently. It was in Rick's Discord. There's like no trailer for it, but like there's a big announcement that the Steam page was made. There was a Kirby Air Ride fan game crossed with like the Chow Garden and Sonic Adventure, and that sounds fine. I think it's called like what, Star Garden? That's something I'm actually excited for. You see a lot of like Chow Garden stuff about wanting it back, but they never attach it to anything else. Bokum, right. Hello.
Eekum Bokum. Eekum Bokum. There we go.
But that's something I want to keep my eye on. That Star Garden game. Maybe change the title. It's a little too generic. But Chow Garden without the part that makes the game fun? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you have to attach the Chow Garden to something else. Because if it's just going in the garden and seeing your Chow and, like, leveling them up in there, then, like, what's the point? You getting animals in, like, City Escape and bringing them over to your Chow? Like, it's a perfect thing of, like, incentivizing replaying the levels for A-ranks. Or just to doing it again. And learning the levels. And then you get to do, like, the little side game mode. You're bored of that. It's like having, like, a Kirby Air Ride part where the stuff you get powers up your ride permanently. Like, that's cool. That's a great idea. I'll buy that when it comes out. Nope, I keep doing that. I'm wasting my gold. Me gold. No, I keep thinking I could ground pound through the hand. This is not Mario 64. I keep thinking it's like, oh, it's crouched and right. It's crouched and left. I can get away with that in DK64 because it doesn't really lose any ammo. Except my precious grenade oranges, which you get like candy in that game. The golden feathers are hard. Well, aren't hard to come by, but they're hard to store. Jinjo! Just remember that I have to go back to Freezy Peak. Thank you, brain. Stop! Okay, that time was not my fault. It just happened. This is one of the main questions. Why does Sega never like implement a Chow Garden in their Sonic game? Why do they not make a Banjo 3 just for like easy money? It doesn't even have to be good. They could just make it and people would buy it. It just has to like work and be okay. And that's like, I think, a boost in profits. But don't tell them I said that. I want them to have, like, motivation. And why doesn't Nintendo just hire that man? The greatest question of all. You know, I still don't know if Mario and Luigi Brothership is good or not. Like, I haven't seen any of the people I rely on make it like a video on it. The only person that's seen make a video on it is Donkey, who is the least reliable person in the world. His review was not helpful. It was just him fucking around, which is funny. But I don't know. So like I said, it starts slow but gets good really good later. Well, that's really cool that Chugga is kind of still around. But I do trust his work. Because like I handled Dream as like a teenager. And that was very full of tutorials. That was like that is like the game to point to when you feel like this Nintendo has too many tutorials. They just don't shut the fuck up for like the first 10 hours of the game. I think it does get a little better. But those are the least important hours of the game to sell you. I mean, I had the idea that I was gonna get anyway. Like, it's Mario and Luigi. I can't just, like, ignore a game. I bought Paper Jam because, like, even if you told me before that Paper Jam was gonna, like, be whatever, I'd still play it. I still enjoy it because it's a Mario and Luigi game. You know, it's not like Paper Mario, which is constantly trying to reinvent itself. I know what it's gonna be. They're like, just played its Partners in Time, and I liked it. Hell yeah. We are a Partners in Time enjoyer stream. And that's a game people say is so bad that you should ignore it. And like, just insane bullshit like that. Like, they equate it to the same thing as, like, Sticker Star. Which is insane! Like, what are you, a fucking gourmand of video games? Why are you saying that? Just shut up. Just enjoy it. It's taking me 40 freaking minutes? Yeah. Yeah. I remember fucking, like, using Action Replay to see the rest of that game, because I was horrible at RPGs. It's still taking forever to beat that. What other notes am I missing? I've said this before, but I've actually never beaten the original Superstar Saga. I've beaten the 3DS version, but never the original. And that was kind of for a lack of trying. I got to like the Teehee Valley and I just like stopped playing. And then like I lost my cartridge and like the school bus. Or something like that. It just vanished. Because I did not take proper care of my games. I'm a fucking idiot. That's why Doobie has no Pokemon games on the DS. Because they just vanished. I've told this story that, like, I think that, like, these kids in middle school stole, like, all my DS games. Because I carried them around in my backpack, in a little Ziploc bag. Because I was an idiot. But I remember, like, getting them back. That same day, like, the vice principal chewed those kids out, and I got all of them back. But then they just vanished again. It's just a mystery. Remember, like, every year, around the same time, I would, like, basically go through, like, every nook and cranny in my house, just to see if I could find a game. It almost never, like, came up successful, but I'd do it. Well, I did find my old copy of Kirby Squeak Squad through that. So there was a plus to it. Wish I still had any of my old games. You know, I don't have my copy of Partners in Time or Boston Side Story anymore. Because, again, I was an idiot. And was thinking, I was thinking that the money the GameStop employee was giving me for these 5 games, these, like, 5 DS games and 5 GameCube games, is actually, like, $10. That's what it's worth. Like a fucking idiot. We got, like, no money out of it. I sold, like, Bowser's Inside Story, Partners in Time, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. One of those Star Wars Rogue games on the GameCube. My brother hate that. My brother was pissed when he found that out, because it wasn't my copy. I mean, would I played it on a DS these days? Probably not, but... I was thinking, oh, I beat it. It's an RPG. I already know what's going to happen. I'm not going to play it again. Not knowing I was a very repetitive guy. Yeah, fell for the GameStop scam, yeah. The funniest thing I remember from, like, the selling games was that I was playing Mario Party 8 on the Wii. And as I was, like, playing it, trying to beat, like, the story mode, my little brother goes up, ejects the game, leaves, and sells it to GameStop. Same day. That was pretty funny. Now, I was playing it literally because he told me that he was gonna sell it, but still. Okay, we're finally done with Gobi's Valley. What? Wow, Jimmy, your best note score is incredible. Okay, there's one Jiggy here. Jiggy. No, with a G. Okay, yeah, they're supposedly halfway through the game. We're only halfway through the game? What now? We gotta do Mad Monster Mansion, which is up here. Oh, yeah, and that too. We gotta go for easy peek. I almost forgot about that. Boop ba doop ba da boop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba da boop. Look, you see that? Look at the way. It's like a thing flash in the corner. Merry Christmas, then. Time for Christmas too, boys. Now we just gotta go in, get the race jiggy, and get out.
Alright, buddy. That's a race against Bog. First they'd accept or beat a chicken out. Okay, buddy, here's the rules. Run through the red slalom gates and try to beat me to the end. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
You know, I forgot, there is one part in DK64 where you do have to backtrack back to Fungi Forest to get... Because you need Lunky Kong's upgrade for the rabbits. It's like the one other part where you have to backtrack, besides the first 2 levels.
Wahey! 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 Wahey!
I love it. Oh god, how do you pass me? Is it because he generates so much force? He's so fucking fat. He's so round. Okay, falling back there might actually save the race because it caused the rubber banding to slow down.
Love to look for my kid's presents.
I'd rather race than get presents for his children on Christmas. Fucked up. You know, maybe I would say that this world, like, survives off its aesthetic alone. When you're just full of frozen water, it's hard to walk around with, and aimbot snowmen. Besides that, there isn't really much going on. Why? This is the wrong way. This is the wrong room. Why do I talk all the time? It's really hard to make these rhyme. So true. That's just the last time I streamed, but why does, like, Banjo have a little shark tooth necklace? Anyway. Like, is that just to, like, be there to show he's, like, a cool-ass dude? Cool-ass bro? I guess everything he's wearing is a little unusual. Yellow pants, blue backpack. What's the deal? He isn't wearing any shoes. What's the point of being a video game mascot if you don't have cool-ass shoes? True, yeah. I mean, I guess... No, Kazooie's the one that wears the shoes and the boots. He is going, like, all natural. I mean, honestly, Banjo's just here for the ride. He's literally getting carried as we speak. By Kazooie. Think you go here from Mad Monster Mansion? Like the painting? I don't know where Mad Monster Mansion is. Don't remember where the painting is. I sort of remember, have like a visual memory of it. Oh, yeah, this is the place. It's one of those games where, like, I wonder, like, if I didn't know this game, like, because I had the internet, and, like, I have a pretty good visual memory of where things are and things I watch, like, would I have figured out everything on my own? Probably not. But maybe enough.
I don't like stairs much in my lair. They always make me gasp for air.
Grunty, like, none of your, like, rooms connect. You have to, like, know how to fly and, like, jump through the walls. What do you mean the stairs make you gasp? You've made this place into an acrobatic exercise. I just never got all the tribals and Jet Force Gemini's, a dumb kid. You know, we need to play more rare games. I need to get my ghoulies grabbed. I need to get my Jet Force to be Gemini. I need my Dark to be perfect. My eyes? Golden. I don't need my Fur Day to be bad, though. I think I could be fine with skipping that. That is like the one rare game where I just have no interest. At all. It did not look fun when Bag streamed it. It looked gross. It looked ugly. It looked stupid. And it just didn't look plain. It didn't look plain fun. Whatever. Get up there. Like, I would genuinely play nuts and bolts over that. And I trust Bag's opinion on it, too. I think he didn't like it. He isn't liking Dark Star Edition. And I also hate that. Or it's also, yeah, it's also got, like, too much. He did beat the Crystal King, so I probably couldn't. He also did, like, everything in Hollow Knight. Like, all the boss rush shit, which I didn't do. I can't do that. Also, remember, before you go in Mad Monster Mansion, you need to open this door. That will save, like, 5 minutes. This level's pretty cool, though. There's a lot going on in it. But choosing, like, Halloween theming over Christmas theming... That's tough. I'm not sure if I can do that. Just cause a little property damage, our favorite. Like, Halloween theming is, like, in a lot more games. It's done a lot more. But it's also a great aesthetic. It's very easy to do. You just put some spooky monsters. Christmas theming is much rarer. But I feel like the payoff is better. But it's hard to do. Without being, like, too much. The main reason I don't want to go back to Dark Star Edition is that Bag's solution was to go back from the boss fight, backtrack all the way through the Crystal Palace, to the Pit of Trials, but before that, getting enough items and food and money to survive. These two guests are rather dumb. Let's make sure they're unwelcome. And it's like, I don't want to fucking do that. It looks so unfun. So look at that one. Right? Look down. That's the thing that's really funny about Stop and Swap. Is that, like, it's all there. Like, all the mysteries are there. They just forgot to program the way for a player to get it. Like, this barrel's mysterious. That door in Gobi's Valley is mysterious. The ice key is, like, absolutely tantalizing. And you just can't get it. That's fucking rude. Now, it was incidental. So I can't fully blame. But, I will be back in 3 minutes, because we're due for another break, and I need more water. I have been yapping. BRB. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, that stop and swap sure is a thing. Another thing I find interesting in that, is that apparently it wasn't even supposed, like, the ice key wasn't even supposed to go to Banjo Tooie. It was supposed to go to, like, DK64. When I learned that, that blew my mind. It was like, what? That would have been the greatest thing ever made. If that worked. Because in, pre-release footage, or, like, pictures of DK64, it shows that in DK's house, you know, that place you're in for, like, all of 5 seconds and then never see again your entire playthrough? There is a, fridge. A locked fridge. With Banjo Kazooie on the side. Like Banjo and Kazooie. And there's hidden code that when you run in DK64, it warps you to DK64's house, or DK's house. And then, like, it pans to where that fridge would be. So that's like a cutscene. Showcasing, like, the door being unlocked. Or the fridge door being unlocked. And I've talked before how much I love save data transfer shit. I think that is the coolest thing in the world. That you could get things in one game and bring it over to another game. Like, that gets my eyes sparkling with joy. I love that in Digital Level Saga 2, where, like, the rings you get, or if you fight super bosses in DDS 1, you get extra rings in the second. It almost makes fighting the Demi Fiend worth it. Almost. You got Professor Layton, where you get codes in, like, the second Professor Layton game, and then you could type it in the first one, and you get, like, all the concept art. And, like, maybe some extra mini-games, or extra puzzles. That stuff was cool. Pokemon? Pokemon's, like, a classic example of just bringing Pokemon from earlier games into the modern one. It was a pain in the ass, but it was there. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Not even gonna validate that guy. I saw Grundle earlier in the game. Mobile Suit Grundle. He was that hippo that just kept burping. That guy. I don't even think about that guy. Have you seen shows you can do versus against Steve for other GBAF games with Lynn? You know, I didn't know. I thought it was only with Fire Emblem 8. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's the pirate from Project Dream. The original idea before Banjo-Kazooie. There he is. I'll talk more about that in Banjo-Tooie. Because I genuinely don't remember a lot of it. Man, stuff like that is always cool. Right, like that game, it makes the games feel like much bigger. When, like, they, like, all connect. Into, like, one big thing. But that's kind of like a little anti-consumer in a way. Another good example is Wolflink Emil being used in Breath of the Wild and Health based on progress in Twilight Princess HD. You were talking about that, and I didn't even register. I think that was you. Yeah, it was you. And I didn't even, like, think of that. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought you just get, like, a wolf. I didn't know it was based on Twilight Princess HD. I mean, it was a good attempt at that. And, like, storing data in, like, an external thing to transfer to other stuff. No, but that is also anti-consumer. Needing, like, a whole other thing. Like, I was thinking if I made a game, I'd have stuff. Yeah, I did that in stream. That's cool. Ah, there you are, Chris. I was kind of checking to see if you're awake or not still. Little guy. I had to go watch it. See. It was held too because I decided to play Twilight Princess on hard mode. Yeah, I never got to do the Wolfling dungeon because I didn't want to pay $20 for it. I bought the Bowser amiibo because I like Bowser. Well, I'll make jokes about Wolfling. I'm not that big of a fan of him. I don't got that dog. Sorry. Well, hey, Minder. Yeah. I mean, I make the joke all the time. That the one thing everyone remembers from Twilight Princess is how absolutely caked up and thick Wolfling, I mean Midnight's. That always gets the crowd laughing. Your health wouldn't drop, and you had to be 100 floors of the special Wolfling dungeon, whatever HP you had. So much whatever HP you had at the end is how much you'd have in Breath of the Wild. So you have to, like... So you have to keep your health. And how much you end with is what you get. That's insane. That's in a Zelda game? That's crazy. What I got through was the Zelda and Sheikah moves, which are both single-use full heals. Holy. So that's what, $60 to experience that? Yeah. I'm not sure if I'd like if 100 floors of Wolf Lincoln is something I want. The only one I care for was like that Ganondorf amiibo, which makes it even harder. But I wouldn't want to do like a huge ass dungeon with that. You know, the Zelda amiibo. I have the Bowser amiibo, which I'm glad I did get. Because that helped you find purple coins in Mario Odyssey, which would have been a pain in the ass otherwise. Like, you scan it and Bowser roars, and you get to see like a little circle where the purple coins are. That was cool. And a Wolf Lincoln mid statue at the end of the dungeon. Oh yeah. Wait, why didn't I just get the Jiggy first? No, I wasted so much time doing that. I need Ganondorf, I think I lost it. No. There's two different Ganondorf amiibos, right? Same with Zelda. Yeah, they had to redo all of those because there's like with Smash Ultimate, right? We have like the Ocarina of Time Ganondorf and the Twilight Princess Ganondorf, and like the I don't know what you call that Zelda, like Link to the Past Zelda, like 2D Zelda. It's not none of the 3D Zeldas in Smash. It's like it's their own version of it, which I like. I think that Zelda is cute, and she's very large hitboxes. Give you an extra large wallet to hold 999 rupees, which is pointless to select after being the whole game. Ah. So you can't even use the magic armor, really. Spoon ones, the outfits are cute. Yeah, we'll chat with one of them. Huh. Now, we all know what the best amiibos was. It's if you scan them and WarioWare Gold. Wario draws some really good art of them. Yoink.
Ruthy's gold how it shone. She'll be mad now it's gone.
That's not even a rhyme. Get out here. Up your useless spooky butt. Shui.
My favorite part is that if you scan a Wario amiibo, he makes really good art of himself, but everyone else is like a shitty dude. Like dungeon has to be done only as Wolfling, so you don't get any of his armor or weapons. That's the chandelier! Hold on. This is the chandelier I was talking about. Wario used to Enchanted Clips. This is the one I was talking about, the diamonds. I was like, oh, I haven't seen this before. This is the one. Oh, that gives me some closure in my brain of this meaningless bullshit. Oh, thank God. I can finally like get rid of that brain space and just like fill it with something else. The magic armor is just like an interesting thing in Twilight Princess, where the only time you'd actually reasonably use it is like the final battle. But then you have to watch all of the end of Twilight Princess with the magic armor. And I kind of hate how it looks, despite how practical it is. You didn't see the air quotes, but I did. I mean, in most cases you don't really need the magic armor, but I didn't do any of the hard ones, so it might be more useful there. Kid me beat Twilight Princess wearing the magic armor. I mean, I beat it as a teen, an HD version. It's more useful than, like, I'd say the Wind Waker magic armor, because it doesn't use an item slot. And I guess more useful than Link to the Past. No, that one actually gets you items. That's like the most useful. It's actually like needed. You bag to beat with the Sora armor, just like Breath of the Wild. Didn't he play Twilight Princess HD? Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, I remember. That's where I got the smoker voice for Kazooie, because he did it. He did it for Midna. That's right. Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, because he was like searching for the last 40th O for so long. Yeah, I remember that. So before I started watching him a lot. That was the time when I was watching him a lot. It's just, I don't know, it hasn't felt worth it to like watch someone while I fall asleep. So I miss a lot of the late night stuff, especially since I've also kind of been streaming later and later. For longer and longer. So I miss some stuff. I did check, he's still getting Koroks. He's still getting Koroks in Tears of the Kingdom. The challenge was for Breath of the Wild. Good lord. Like, he has to go back to Breath of the Wild. So you miss these late night streams at work, though? Yeah. Oh, yeah, at work right now. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, did you like, go get completely off the work schedule? Didn't think you would actually stop in. Yeah, wait for Tears of the Kingdom Koroks. Or is he doing Breath of the Wild right now? I thought he was doing Tears of the Kingdom and then going back to Breath of the Wild. Either way, he has a lot to do. Day off in 3 weeks. Oh my god. That's awful. Oh, right, that's Ivy. But he's doing Tears of the Kingdom? I'm saying I did Breath of the Wild Code, so I can't wait to try. Oh, okay. I mean, I can wait to do neither. Or would that mean... I'm fine with doing neither of them. I haven't even, like, done all the caves in Tears of the Kingdom. Which I thought I was gonna do, but then I was like, I did, like, all the shrines, I got that weird-ass armor. And, like, I gave my copy to someone else. I was like, hey, you wanna play this? I still have it. But, like, yeah, I just rather shit in the pot, you know? I'm sure he likes it. No, come on. But come on. Bought Tears of the Kingdom back in spring and never opened it. That's me Mario Wonder. I got that last year for Christmas. How dare you? And I still haven't played it because I'm like, oh, I'll beat Mario Bros. Do Super Mario Bros. U on stream before I play Mario Wonder. And I got to like the first stream of that like last week. Come on. It's harder than it looks. Don't judge me. Fuck you. Famous. Famous Grant Kirkhope line. I mean, it's part of the reason why, like, I'm not, like, eagerly trying to be like, oh, man, I want to play, like, Mario Brothership. I want to play Unicorn Overlord. I want to play... Sonic Chow Generations. Cole, I'm gonna allow it this one time. But you gotta be careful. Shoutouts to that one sarcophagus Pokemon in Pokemon Black and White. I don't even want to say it because I'm gonna have a Crayola moment. But shoutouts to that one sarcophagus Pokemon, Gen 5 Pokemon. I said that twice. For you needing to rename it for the Global Trade Station. Kofa Grigus. There you go. What are you thinking with that one? I'd say maybe they didn't know about British slurs. But they used their they didn't know pass for Jinx, okay? They used that up years ago. Oh my... I'm so bad at this.
Eekum, Bokum.
But I was saying, like, I would be excited to, like, play Sonic Chow Generations. Like, I'd be like, oh, I want to play that now. I want to play that now. But I said the same thing with Mario Wonder. And Bayonetta 3. And I've had both cartridges. Both in the cases. Never removed. For over a year now. We're around a year. And so, like, obviously I can wait. Just in due time. SMT5 Vengeance was a very special case. Like that, and like Fire Emblem Engage, and like the Kirby games, those are like top priority. That's like, you play them instantly. Everything else, in due time. There we go. Fucking finally. You know, it's like I've been slowly going through Final Fantasy 14. Like once a week, I make a little bit of progress. But these random people I met through it, or one of them just been like, "Hey, did you buy the like actual game yet?" Oh yeah, no, don't worry, I'll get to it one day. I mean, I told them like it's gonna take a while. Like yeah, it's been like I forgot it's been like 8 months since I got it. I done like nothing in it. I mean, it's still free now. There's been no financial loss. But it's like, I take my time. I take my time, and yet I also like 100% games people shouldn't 100%. Like Hyrule Warriors. And attempting to do it with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red. And by that I mean a living dex for that game. Which is honestly the one game where I do it. Get as much of it as you can while it's free, yeah. I am in absolutely no rush. I am not pressured in any way. Because in an MMO, or a game where I have to return to constantly, if you pressure me, it's just going to take longer. It happens with Animal Crossing. It happens with Final Fantasy 11. It happens with Final Fantasy 14. You're not gonna convince me. You can convince me that like maybe try and like manually censor Shrink High. You're not gonna convince me to rush a game. I made no progress in that, but the idea has becoming more and more in my mind. I mean, the thing I'm worried about is if I fail to do it, and something really bad shows up on stream. So like the question is why bother? Because I'm the only one that can. This is for artistic preservation. Of a free RPG Maker game that people haven't cared about in 15 years. Maybe even 20, I don't know how old it is. Greetings, oh solid one. I'm Tumblr, the mighty. They haven't called him the mighty in 5 years. So we researched it a bit for that notification channel. I mean, I know there's an easy way to check. I mean, I can't stream it as I talked with Cole, and he reminded me about some shit I forgot about in that game. But if I can access the code and the actual raw pictures in it, and theoretically, if I'm able to edit them in the files, or it, and I do have all the pictures. I've stored them away for censorship purposes. But I really should have researched before the August 8th stream, because things could have gotten really, really bad. Thank God that the first 10 hours of the game is fighting wolves in a forest. Did that kill me? No, it didn't. Okay, thank God. The new trials to make software work versions. Yes. I also need to think of like good images. But then I need to think, am I making this for other people's sakes? Or making this for my sake? And then just shove in like the most like stuff only the most autistic shit relevant to only me. Like that SMT Binding of Isaac mod I made of just the music that I have no desire to publish it because the loops are terrible. And the sound balancing is even worse. You'll never know if you don't bring it up. Put Easter eggs in the images like a little Rick. I was thinking that just at this very second. I was like, man, I should put like a Rick there. Who is this fucking goblin? Now, honestly, the series has not been as good. Ever since what happened to Mr. Millipede, it just has not hit the same. God rest his soul. Shimmy, just was Yuri fan? Dude, Goofy got through delay dreamy dreams. I'm not sure if I want to bring back Shinkai, you know, that was like a shitty, like, LOL XT game. That has at least one slur in it. Man, if you consider jabs at the mentally ill slur. Which I kinda do. Then again, Final Fantasy VII also does that, and that's considered a peak game. So maybe. To anyone who has played Final Fantasy VII Remake, does Tifa still call Barret a very naughty word if you take the stairs up instead of going up through the elevator in the Shinra Tower? I need to know, because I don't want to play through that game. I mean, the answer is absolutely, positively no way. If Smash Brothers got in hot water for having that word in it, because of a Persona song that doesn't have that word in it, there's no way Square Enix is doing that. After publishing Life is Strange, no way. The game just for the armored reading early as comics. Yeah. I got jump scared of that by watching AVGN. It's only in this first video. But it caught me off guard, and I watched that on stream. Sorry. He never does it again. So just completely snuck up on. No one was there. Versus the BPRD, and I'll run into it in... I can't even pronounce their names. Are those like interdimensional super villains? Can I say that? Am I supposed to go down here yet? It'd be better if I will take the Jiggy though. You know we were supposed to do an RPG Maker month in November? I was supposed to do that. And play shit like that, Omori, like Towel Cat. Oops. It says that when you're having a rough time, you don't want to make it even worse by playing depressing games. And I can't do it during December. I'm too jolly for that. And it's a weird middle ground. We're like, man, when am I gonna be in the mood where like, I want to depress myself? I want to be sad. Maybe January? Like, I have Amori and, like, the Coffin of Andy and Lele and Junko. I've had that download for, like, a month now. Or Nano did it. I need to get around. Wait, what? They're a good comic, but... What does it say? Of course it was a Catwoman comic. It rolls eyes comically. Tugs at collar. Waits for applause. Am I right? Is that the comic? Oh, it was right at the door. Is that the comic where they bring back what's his name? Snowflame? Devs, thank you for the raid. How was the Famicom night? I know you've been doing that a lot. I know you're playing that shooter game, but I don't remember the name. How was it? You feeling better? Definitely check out that. He's a really cool guy who plays games older than I play. That's pretty cool. Made this stream, hell yeah. Still got a lot to go. You didn't miss getting flushed down the toilet, don't worry. Kevin being haunted was just a bonus. Yeah, but was that the comic where they bring back Snowflame? The cocaine-powered supervillain? I know he gets... He's in, like, one Catwoman comic. Now, that was more recent. Okay. Do any of those other characters come back? Yeah, thank you, Devs. If you have to go to bed, or go eat something, I understand completely. Thanks for stopping by. I hope your game was really good. I need to get into more Famicom games. Because all I got are a bunch of Western games. NES games. Which, honestly, they're a lot more hit-miss than hit. Game Hispanic Stereotype came back as a cool wizard, actually. Okay, that's the one I remember. Game was good, but very glitchy. It looked interesting. I was like, oh, it's just like a generic space shooter. Like, that's par for the course for, like, an NES game. And then, like, you land on the planet and you start shooting around like Blaster Master. That was pretty cool. He's the one everyone remembers. Of course, he's the lovable gay guy. He's made to be iconic and remembered. But not to be repeated. Because that would require, like, actually promoting gay rights or something. Which is the last thing you need. I'm entertained. Got stuck in a wall, broke my health bar, broke a key item needed to progress. See. Don't change me, camera! Okay. About the Master Hand, boys. My God, I thought Banjo was the size of an average human father. Why is this place so big? The problem with the AVG and challenges, well, yes, I am getting a lot more NES games because I have nowhere to look for them. Most of them are West. You get a few Japanese ones, but they're the fucked up ones. Like the Transformers game, the fucking Star Wars game, which are all like no continues, back to start. Actually, I think the Transformers game has a cheat code. Which we're allowed to use because AVGN also used it. And technically he used Game Genius, well, we could use that, but that defeats the purpose. The Nessie Cloud Transformers Famicom game, yeah. The Mystery of Optimus Prime, or whatever it's called. Yeah, the one-hit death game, which the Famicom is full of, I imagine. Yeah, Mystery Con, that's what it is. Mott-san, the place is elegant with ease, but can you follow him on the keys? This part is so dumb. Like, it's not a memorization thing, you just press what he presses immediately. Like, what is the point? Did they forget to, like, stop? Maybe so you can't move? Is it intentional? Not bad, bear. But now watch me. Copy this tune. And amazed I'll be. If he fucking makes you damage to place, I don't know if the Famicom sound chicken did that range. I think it assaults your eyes too. It's the whole combo. Big fucking dogs and they would go insane. I mean, I'll gladly take this over another memorization thing. It is far too late in the night to do, like, another Tip Top Choir section. Jump cut to 2 hours in the future. When we're at Grunty's Furnace Fun, have to redo the Tip Top shit. That is a possibility. Your music skills are mighty fine. So take this golden piece of mine. Should make it a very expensive redeem. I have been thinking about that. Like a redeem for like video game challenges. But I don't know how you do that without like it taking forever to set up each time. I was thinking of a part. Oh, I meant that sound. Okay. I don't know, like memorization games. I haven't tempted to add jump, 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 slide, slide. I did like get hit by like a giant wall or something. God, we need to play Mega Man 8 again. It has been so long. That game is a game, alright. Dude, I thought honestly tempted to play Mega Man Base again. Which is a crazy sentence to say. Mega Man Base is the Dracula X of Mega Man games. It's like practically the same thing. It's just like a kind of a worse version of the PS1/PC Engine game. Mega Man Base gets fucked up? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I mean, I don't think it gets fucked up. It's fucked up from start to finish. And we did technically do, we did do the base playthrough for Mega Man Base. That means the next thing is the Mega Man playthrough. Seems regular hard with the Robot Master. Now I remember some of the Robot Master levels being fucked up. Like the one, like in the cave, the drills. That's in my memory. The, like, Frostman guy. The King levels were also fucked up. But I feel like it's also just always rough. My two choices are to do the Mega Man playthrough in the original. Oh. Or do the GBA version. And I really, 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 really do not want to play the GBA version. It's the harder version of the game, in the least fun way. I'm gonna hope we got everything there. King Wahey is so fucked up, I never got past the King levels. I am trying to remember, did I need to use save states? I don't think I did. I think I've beaten every Mega Man game without save states. Yeah, let's screen the state, exactly. Have I beaten every Mega Man game? Every classic Mega Man game without save states? Yes. I haven't beaten them all abilityless. But that's not like a normal thing people do anyway. It's whatever. And actually, I've never... Well, I've beaten Mega Man 4 abilityless, but I think that was with save states at the end, because that Wily fight is fucked up if you don't. Where's Battle and Chase and Rockboard? The same place where the Monopoly game is. What the hell is Rockboard? Did I unlock that Mega Man X collection at one point? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Battle and Chase. You always forget that there's a lot more Mega Man games than you think. Like, oh, it's classic Mega Man, Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, Mega Man ZX, Mega Man Legends, and Star Force, and Battle. And like, oh yeah, no, those are the fucking spin-offs too. Like the RPG of Mega Man X, Mega Man Second Collection. It was necessary. Like, there was an RPG of Mega Man X, and no one fucking told me? I mean, you guys wouldn't have known to tell me. I don't play Mega Man games anymore. That often. But, like, no YouTuber told me there was an RPG of Mega Man X, I would have eaten that shit up. Command Mission. I think I was supposed to go in the hedge maze. You know, I left a scathing review for the Mega Man X Legacy Collection on Steam. It's the one review I've ever made because it pissed me off. Or on my PC, it ran slower than the original Mega Man X on like the SNES Classic. And I didn't even get the refund because I realized too late. Book Command Mission. Good lord. No, really gotta play it. Yeah, I forgot Mega Man X8 is when they had like all the waifus. Well, actually, that's been the thing since X4. But like everyone got their own tactical girl to hang out with. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we have to play the rest of the Mega Man X games. If I have an audience for Mega Man X3, maybe it'll be a better time. Because the last time I played that was rough. So Nurse Angel, Reploid party member named Cinnamon. Where the fuck am I going? I wanna go to the well, first of all. Brundle, do you have opinion on Mega Man X3? Because I think it's more fucked up than Mega Man Base. But I guess it's not fucked up at the end. Because at that point you just one-shot everything with the Z-Saber. But that kind of makes you hate it more. Because it's not like a skill thing. It's like, oh, if you know to get the gold armor and the Z-Saber, then you like, yeah, you beat Sigma in like one shot. If you don't have that, you're gonna have a bad time. With his... Whatever, I never played it that much outside of a rental. Okay. That felt like the hardest Mega Man game I've ever streamed. So that was cool, like the coolest in the series. Mega Man X3 has the greatest 10-second loops I have ever heard in my life. I'll say that. Could have been longer, though. How do you get up on top of the stuff? There's like a way to get on top of the hedge maze. That's what I'm looking for. Here's entrance is so cool. Yeah. I wish they implemented Zero better, though. Just, like, you get one life with him, and then he's just gone, and then you can't get the Z-Saber. Oh. Like, it's pretty rude. It was ass. It was ass. Speaking of ass. Speaking of ass. They're not here. And X4 is better. The last time I played X4, I couldn't get past like a single level. But that was years ago. That was before the Castlevania ending. That was before Castlevania Chronicles. And that's like playing platformers at 1,000 times gravity. So I think it might not be as bad. Speaking of ass. Happy landing, J1. And PS1, yeah, I know that's like one of the favorites. Like, the best are like Mega Man X1, Mega Man X4, and Mega Man X8. Mega Man X6 and 7, this is an accurate representation. Alright, it's pretty fucking gross. Now imagine a whole level based on that. And you have to play through it. Because they never play X6 was torture. I kind of want to go through it, you know? I want to have my opinion of X6. Do I own the later X collection on Steam? Yes, maybe. Yes, I do. But I can't get retro achievements that way, so never mind. And even though there were that many on PS1, I totally forgot. Yeah, it's 4, 5, and 6 of the PS1 trilogy. And 7 and 8 are the PS2 ones. Yeah, X3 was torture to me. That game was like absurdly difficult. Is this all the notes? Please be all the notes. Okay, we got everything here? Nice. I don't even remember X5 at all. That one has... I remember that one's like the cool-ass one. Or the cool-ass mechanic where, like, you have, like, a percentage chance to, like, just skip the Robot Masters. And just go straight to Sigma, like, but the more Robot Masters you fight, the higher chance you have of, like, your space laser working. But if it fails, then, like, Zero gets corrupted and you have to fight him at the end or something. Like, that game had some interesting ideas. Especially for being the original end for X5, for the X series. Which also is a weird thing, we might just lose Zero. Is that random? I thought that was part of the, like, if you try to skip the Sigma Fortress. Whatever it's called. Then you lose Zero if it doesn't work. Also, hello, Meadow at West. I hope you broke that grate on the left side of my mansion, or you have to go back. You get a better chance on the shell launch, you get all the parts, but it's still kind of random. But if you get them all, it's 100%, right? No? That's crazy. We need to play X5. We need to play X5. We need to play X4. We definitely need to play X6. As a man who loves pain and suffering, we need to play X6 to get an expert's opinion on the fuckness. But do you need to use the shuttle to progress, or is that an optional thing? I don't know at all, like, how it works. Do you need to use the shuttle? I forget, honestly. Okay. So I think a weird issue of old Mega Man games where they pumped out so fast people need to put in too many ideas. I feel like that's much worse with the X games than the original games. Because in Mega Man, the original, you just have to jump and shoot. You can only fuck that up by adding, like, say, the rush adapters with, like, fuse for the power and flight. That was pretty annoying. But they still controlled well. When you're like Mega Man X and you have, like, so many different movement options and you keep adding more, that's when it got, like, too overwhelming. Where, like, you're fighting Gravity Beetle and there's, like, 15 different ways to move in X3, and if you don't pick the right one at the right time, you're getting hit. And it's like, fuck, I can't think that I can't think that well. My filthy bed gives me a rash. I never wash. I save my cash. The most part of X5 is that you can just lose Zero by chance, even if you put all the upgrades into him. You know, you tell me that, and I just want to say, fuck yeah. We love our crazy-ass PS1 games with questionable mechanics. That's what makes it a PS1 game, baby. When a game is, like, really, like, it's at the right point of being well-made, but also, like, really not well-made. And it just intersects at that point. I actually like X6 and I kind of think X5 is bad. I have no way to add any of that. For the same reason I can't say Sonic Chronicles is the worst Sonic game. I have not played it in a long time. X were great because they kept it pretty simple, yeah. I know a lot of people hate Mega Man 8. Same with Mega Man 7. I think they're... Well, I think Mega Man 7 is, like, one of the best Mega Man games ever made. Mega Man 8? Nah, actually, that game could be a little... I still like it. No! But, like, I remember being stuck in Wily 1 in Mega Man 8. You know, the jump, jump, slide, slide. I remember being stuck there for, like, an hour on stream. And that kind of took my enjoyment a little, to be honest. I mean, his stream also kind of has a lot of weird shit in it. I mean, that's kind of why I like it. It's weird. I like that Robot Masters have like interactions with specific weapons. Like you can make Springman magnetic, and he just draws you in. Only to your detriment.
Cheeto Baron Bird found once more another spell they get.
One more page I see you turn, then Grunty shall Cheeto burn.
Nasty witches who call Isobel into red feathers on sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove. Red feathers, got it.
You have to talk to Cheeto to actually unlock the cheats, by the way. That's what that sound cue means you unlocked it. And I Mega Man 4 when my first 2 PS1 games was getting jump, slide was a hard wall for me back then. It's a hard wall for me now. Revolting Gruntilda's bedroom has dirty undies hanging from the ceiling. Alright, that's pretty cool. That's just like sick. She also has a Veruca plant growing in a plot beside her bed. Oh. Oh, it's a war. What? That's just a play on words. And you'd be sick if you saw her enormous spotty purple undies. What, they're spotty purple? Honestly, I'm glad that she's actually wearing undies. Did I actually get more than 9 lives? Like, does it save that? Oh yeah, it does. So I have more than 9. I've just left like 20 or something. But yeah, I want to revisit the Mega Man games. It's been so long, but... And the last time I played Mega Man 4, it was a bit rough. Like, not that the game was bad, but I felt like my gamer skill decreased to the point where I couldn't do it. That was a bit disheartening. Now, maybe I shouldn't have had that rum and coke during that. Maybe that also caused some problems. Because I enjoyed Mega Man 1 on the Game Boy, that recent stream we did of that. That's a fucked up game, too. Alright, we hit the water thing, that's right. Wait. Did we hit the witch switch in there? What did we unlock? Oh, there's a crate in here, right? I think so. Maybe? It's... I do want to gauge my, like... Oh, the code! The code! Forgot about the code! I actually do want more red feathers. Those are annoying to lose. Like, after playing so much Castlevania, you really learn to appreciate that game and that you don't need to... It's not a game that can be trivialized by using the right weapon at the right time. That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie I just made. This is that's taking into account Castlevania 1 with the holy water. But I mean, It doesn't... No, it gets really trivialized. Well, I guess it would be like if every boss in Castlevania 1 is the death fight in that game. Well, I mean, not all of them. Dracula's still hard. And what's always Wily? It's too openly proud about that kind of philosophy. And I guess I do always play the Mega Man games where I just use it Buster only until Wily Fortress. For bosses. We should definitely play more Mega Man games. That just gave me an epiphany. I need to look into something. I will say, like, I feel just that Castlevania is like, Castlevania games tend to be more well made than Mega Man games. There's less like annoying level design in it. Alright, okay. I could type in one of those, like, super cheats, but those cheats are incredibly long. They are incredibly... Why'd I do that? I want to type in an R. They're, like, incredibly long. Like, it's an entire sentence you have to type out. Entire sentence that rhymes. So you're talking about 2 phrases right there. With no visual cue. So if you mess up, you won't know until it's over. There we go. Alright, what are these codes? Banjo, Kazooie. There's also a couple keys you get by doing the puzzle, but I really don't feel like doing it. Yeah, the stop and swap codes are shit like, now you can see a nice ice key, which you can have for free. That's right, this is in the game. Right, you can type in these phrases to unlock the ice key. You just have to type in a password here. Right, so I think the plan was, like, what? You play Banjo-Tooie, you get the code, you type in the code here, you get the ice key, and then you put it in EK64 to unlock the fridge. That doesn't exist anymore. Oh my god. But imagine if they pulled that off. That would have been so sick. That would have made, like, every kid, like, explode. If, like, you could, like, it would have been the greatest treasure hunt. The only thing I could compare that to is, like, Sword Quest on the Atari. Where if you, like, solve the riddles in the game by using the comic book and, like, the game itself for codes and give them to Atari, you could get, like, $20,000 and, like, a golden sword. Like, that's awesome! No, okay, they didn't really go through. They only made 3 games? And the last one was never made, so a couple of the prizes never went out. But, like, that's so cool, right? Like, going on a treasure hunt in the game. When did I ask at the first kid? They might just be a guess. We gotta wait for the sequel. I mean, of course it's on everyone's mind. It's the one thing you can't collect in a collectathon. People are gonna ask questions. And it's not something like L is real, like Eternal Star. Stuff you could, like, throw. Be like, ah, no, that wasn't part of it. Because I don't think it was part of it. I don't think it's ever planned for that. Luigi was planned for the game, but I don't think, like, the shrine in Peach's backyard is ever a part of that. You know, AVGN did go through, like, a bunch of Nintendo Power issues. We could, like, theoretically read them all on stream. No, if there's one thing we're gonna read on stream, I know exactly what it's going to be. It would be, Movie Bob's book on Mario 3. The GS1 official strategy guide. You know, you bring that up, but there's some shit I did not. There's like a Metal Gear Solid is also a game that's like chock full of shit you would not expect. I mean, I guess you would expect because it's Kojima. But there are some like stuff. I remember like randomly tuning into a stream, and they were seeing like a whole ass cutscene I've never seen. Where like it's before the game takes place, and like Solid Snake's in prison or something in a cell, and Curl Cat was like talking to him. And it's not with 3D models; it's like 2D portraits. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, the mission debrief, I think. I was like, what? And then they're like, oh yeah, if you don't, it's an hour long. Good lord, like, what? And then, like, I randomly get a bombshell, like, oh yeah, if you don't save Meryl, if you fucking rat out, you still get to play, and the ending is completely different where you get to buddy up with Otacon, and people say that's the better ending? And it's like, what? That's awesome! I love this obtuse shit. Yeah, it's totally optional. Yeah, because I played the game and I never saw that. And you tell me there's a whole ass VR training side game that you could buy of just that mode? Okay. Yeah, VR missions. God. I feel like Metal Gear Solid 2, like, series is the series that can, like, reignite that, where, like, I just, like, I play that game, I do as much as I can, and then afterwards my mind is still blown by, like, new information. But we gotta play Metal Gear on the NES first. That's the starting point. It's a deluxe Japanese release called MGS Integral that include all the video missions. This video missions is a standalone retail version in the US. I see. I always forget you can bust that open. Yippee! You know, can you skip a single level in this game? Because I know if you play every level, you need 90 jiggies to do everything. Maybe even 92. But if you skip a level, will you have enough notes and jiggies? I forget. Team version has an option to play a Japanese version of GS, which is just integral. Huh. They didn't sell the, like, VR missions as separate, right? In the US version, it's not like DLC, right? Because they did that, that'd be embarrassing. Alright, Rusty Bucket Bay. No, it's the only way to access it. Okay, that's... I can only assume that's intentional. Alright. We will resume this talk in a bit. I need to get the water, because I have been yapping a lot. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna download the Japanese language package and launch it as the Japanese. Okay, that's... I don't know, that's beyond a little intention. Should have had it separate. Anyway, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Continue. BRB. Shut up, Brenty. Not this one. No, don't look into my room, don't dox me. Alright, we're back. He's a little too overwhelming, but it's a little extra fun. Like, watch or read some stuff from the Metal Gear playthrough, like Goldfinger or some G.I. Joe comics. The first Mission Impossible movie made a Suicide Squad comic, super special features. It's really fun to dig into sometimes. Well, as a teen, I always said, like, I respected the Metal Gear Solid series for how cool it is. But I never actually wanted to dig into it. These days, I think it's a little it's true. I always, like, feel like I have better ideas on what to do with my time. I have played Metal Gear Solid 1, and that was pretty cool. I watched Vinny Pine Sauce play Metal Gear Solid 3 years ago. So a lot of that has been shown to me. I know a lot of stuff in it. But not Metal Gear Solid 2, and actually not Metal Gear Solid 4, because I wasn't old enough to watch Big Bro play it. I do remember I was there for, like, the ending. Where, like, you know, the big fight of Old Snake and Ocelot at the end. Welcome back, thank you. Like, I remember being there, watching him do that, and going through, like, the microwave part, and I was like, I have no idea what's going on, but this is epic. There's that. And then, like, the ending, I was like, I want to see the ending, I want to see how it ends. But then, like, fucking Big Boss shows up, and he just does not shut up. It's just cutscene after cutscene. But I was like, what the hell is going on? Big Boss? Naked Snake? Metal Gear Solid 3? Soviet Union? Special Forces Spec. Sound. Oh yeah, prepare for the next 30 minutes to beat this, by the way. In fact, I'm pretty sure I forgot to press another button. It's too real. Don't spoil anything about it. Because I do plan on getting to it eventually. Man, I don't want to spend time here. I'm going in this with the expectation that I'm about to die. Oh, it's really cooking in a way people were ready for at the time. People are not ready for naked ride ass. Fuck, I'm interested! Or some people start making jokes about Kojima seeing the future. I mean, there's like some place you're supposed to go into. Like the captain's room or something. Press that button there. No, not this one. I mean, I guess I can do this too. Three, 1, 2, 1, 1. I need to look at it for half a second. We didn't pass by the numbers. But I didn't, like, actually remember it. Don't worry, it was really quick. I just took a mental picture. It's in the smokestack? The other one? I remember, like, I was, like, trying to go through all of Metal Gear Solid, like, all the story. by just looking up the like sequential order of the games and like just looking up like playthroughs or all cutscenes of it. Thankfully, I only got through like Portable Ops and Portable Ops Plus. Didn't ruin everything. There's a joke about like knowing yourself bored watching it versus playing it. It's too obvious. No, thank you. I don't think this is the way. I guess it could be. Woo! Hey! Wee! Wahoo! Yay! You're watching Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. My movie backlog is huge as hell. Adding Mission Impossible movies probably ain't gonna happen.
Eekum, Bokum.
Bokum if you got him. And they used to say that like every time I got like a green herb in like Legend Evil streams last year. I was like, it's the herb, Bokum if you got him or something. Did I say something really stupid like that? Probably. Or maybe I just mentally envisioned that. I had a dream the other day that I was still playing the old games. And like I was in the new game plus and like new shit was like being added. And I woke up and I got a little sad. Don't tell me what the hell was in that dream, because I don't remember. Ah, here we go. Man, I kind of remember that. All I know is that then, like, actually chilling out. Like, the four guys in York. Walking around. Man, Oakley 2 is never gonna get made, is it? It's finally dawned on me. That sucks. Like, I mean, of course not, he's dead. Man. Huh, this bummed me out for a second. Catch my honey this time, and you'll be sorry. Can I go in here? Yeah, no, we're getting to the point where I'm forgetting things I just did.
Eekum, Bokum.
It's like, I don't even know if you can make it like a spiritual successor. Like, in good faith at all. Like, it'd be like, oh, we're making Hillbilly 2 the arcade. We're doing it. Like, it's been too long. I mean, why would they? It was a dream. Damn. And I guess anyone could make a Hillbilly 2. They would try to make it, I should say. But would it be the original vision? Wouldn't be. I think that button stayed pressed. I hope so. Do I need those Eekum tokens? No. They give you a lot more than... Am I gonna get it? Absolutely. No! Yo! I'm gonna be real. So I'm gonna be my last attempt to do this. This guy hate with the weight fatigue. It wasn't because we were talking. I think it's just fun hitting me. And it's also my voice is seizing up. I wanted to do this all in one day, but it probably hurt me more than, like, it'd be fun. Then again, I'd lose all my lives. Just thinking, it's only this level and Click Clack Wood left, and then the quiz show, and then the final battle. Which I can almost guarantee is gonna take a while. I think I've done enough. I think about now is when I hit. Is there anything else to do? Well, there's the ending we could show off. Yeah. If I keep going and, like, commit to, like, do all of Rusty Bucket Bay in one go at 6 in the morning for me when I'm dead tired, I'm probably gonna die a couple times. And then we'd have to redo everything for the notes. So I'm gonna be rational and say no. But I can show this off at least.
Banjo scheme engine my tower. Turn it up, I need full power.
Yes, your grunty ship transformation soon be complete.
I should do a Peter Lorre impression, but I can't remember that right now.
Help me, Banjo, I feel all funny.
Yeah, remember the plot?
In bed finished 20 wins.
Look at Grunty, she's a beauty. I'm much prettier than Tootie.
Are you our mistress?
What a traitor to the bros.
Grunty nice, come back to Mumble Scullius.
Banjo, your sister wants a word with you. Now.
Pretty cool thing that you just get a game over like this. It's pretty elaborate. But in any case, that is it for now. I could go on for like 3 more hours and this being like a 10-hour stream. But practically, I want to save my energy for a month from now. When we do a much bigger stream. In any case, I know who to raid. What else is going on? Let us raid. Before I say, any finishing thoughts from Doob? We're definitely gonna return to this. Absolutely. There's like 3 to 4 hours left. There's still like a full ass stream to this game. Believe you me. And if not, we can easily fill that in with one of the many other things I have. But this is the start of the Christmas season, which opens up a lot more things. There are some definite things I want to get to. Speaking of Ilbly, there is some there we can return to his work. That's definitely on the docket. So there's a bunch of other stuff. That will be in the future. But now, I must rest. We are raiding Carl. He's a cute little guy, rat guy. I think he's a rat. That I've met, or that I've seen recently. I kind of want to check out. Or that I want you all to check out. I've already checked out. He's playing Mario 64, he's a speedrunner. He's a guy I never raced. You can already tell my brain's like fizzling out. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the raid, Nano. Thanks you, well, all of you. It says earlier, but there are days where like when I'm low, and a lot of those days are when I'm not streaming because streaming always picks me up. And thanks for always being there. In any case, I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Got the noise.